Hello everyone. I would like to start our book review about this book named Life's Amazing Secret: How to Find Balance and Purpose in our life. So this book was authored by Gaur Gopal Das. He is one of the loved monks and widely followed monks all over the world. So this book is it basically implies that we need to stop going through our life. We need to start growing through it. We need to understand that at every step of our life, we don't have to worry. We just need to understand it. And the author implies that happiness, it resides in the soul, in a human soul, and not just only in the materialistic world. If we find happiness within ourselves, then it is a true happiness. And it is utmost important that we need to keep balance. We need to find happiness. We need to find balance in every situation, because it will lead towards happiness and completeness in our life, and we will able to maintain every aspects and every wills of our life. So our life, it basically is based on the four wills. The first will is our personal life. The second is relationships. Third is work life, and the fourth is social contribution. According to the book, our life is a vehicle, and it should be balanced on four wheels. Each wheel is needed, and it should be equally balanced and weighted. Otherwise, it might create disturbance, and the life won't go smoothly. So the first life, it is our personal life. So our first will is our personal life. The most struggles and the most conflict that we face is in this life. So first of all, we need to find positivity. We need to be kind and show gratitude. Say thank you to ourselves that we got this life, and we need to make it meaningful. And if we find positivity, and if we find positivity, it will help us, and it will be easier to find balance. We won't face conflicts, and we will able to overcome conflicts soon. The second learning that I got is nothing can be done for the things that are beyond our control. So why worry? And instead, we need to learn from our past mistakes. So basically, some issues that we face in our lives, they might be beyond our control. If we can do something about it, we should definitely do. But if it is not possible to do something, then we should not worry, because it might not lead us to the satisfaction of our work or our life that we want. It might cause disturbances, and it might it might even stop the way of our happy life. So instead of worrying, we need to start learning from our mistakes, so it will help us in the future. Our second will is our relationships. The relationships that we maintain with our friends, family, and other that comes in our close life, in our close circle. So first of all, we need to have good attitude, a sensitive attitude towards them. We need to uh, speak softly, so that they don't feel they don't feel hurt by the words that we say. And we need to magnify the positive and avoid negative. In our life, we meet people who are both negative and positive. So we need to understand everyone's perspective, and accordingly we should behave with them. So we need to understand the positive within ourselves, so that we can react positively with them, and it will help us avoid the negative that comes from them, or goes from ourselves. And forgiveness, we need to forgive. It should be an eternal feeling. If someone has done something wrong to you, you need to learn to forgive them, because we all know that human beings tend to do mistakes. Some might be long lasting, some might be for a short while, but everyone needs to forgive, so that there won't be any guilt, and there won't be any difficulties. It will help us Forgiveness will help us it will help us build the relationship stronger. And the fourth learning from this will is bond good relationships. We all have conflicts with people around us. we think that he's not helping me, or she's always fighting with me. But instead, we need to calm down, understand them, their perspective, and we need to bond with them. So like this, in this way, we need to show that we are equally trying to be good as they are. We feel that some people are not happy with our behavior, or we are not happy with that behavior. So basically, we need to understand that perspective, and we need to bond our relationships, because strong relationships always help us to go further in our life. Our third will is our work life. Our work life, that we, well, it is not the 9 to 5 job, or it is not all about the 9 to 5 job. It is also about the people that we meet there, the way we behave at our workplace, the way we understand, we communicate, and we coordinate with people. So first thing is that we need to have our personal goals, and those goals should not be compared with others. If we want to have a competition, we need to have with ourselves first, and then with others. Because if we will start competing with others, it might always lead to dissatisfaction of ourselves, as it will we will always feel that I need to be first, and it will be a race. So there will be always pressure and stress in our life, which will not be good for us, as it might lead to unhappiness in future. So we need to compete with ourselves first. We need to have goals. We need to increase our goals. We need to magnify our goals. And we need the second thing is, we need to find purpose and develop a good character. We need to, as at a workplace, we might not be only working as an individual employee. We will be working as a team, as a as a as an whole organization. So we need to have a good character. We need to communicate. We need to help each other, so that we can grow together. We can develop together. And as every organization have their own personal goals, their own vision, mission, like that, we also need to find a purpose at our workplace, so that we can get what we want, and we can even help our organization, our team, to achieve their goals. And the third is clear misconception. At every workplace there are miscommunications, and due to which conflicts arises. So it creates to a lot of issues with people. So and that uh, even a lot of confusion, and a lot of everyone have a different perspective of their mind. So basically, we won't be able to understand what they want, and it is important for us to communicate and to understand that perspective. So this leads to clearing our misconception, and it helps us to understand, and we can grow together. Our fourth will, it is our social contribution, the contribution that we have towards our society, our community. So for that, we'll need to become selfless. We need to think that we should not be selfish about things. We should think that we come together, we come in this world, we don't we come in this world alone, and we won't take anything with us. So it is better to help who are not having things in their life. Some, we might be having money, we might be having materialistic things, but some might not be having those things. So we need to learn to help them. We need to think that if I am having this thing, I need to share it with someone, so that that person can also be happy, and that person might also try to help someone else. So first of all, we need to become selfless. If you think that I want this thing, I want that thing, then it will always lead to dissatisfaction towards ourselves and others, because it is called greed, and greed is not good for our life. It will create conflicts too, some, not soon, but in our later life it might. The second thing is, we need to practice this selfless character not only with ourselves but with our family. At first we need to have our selfless attitude with our family. We need to learn to grow together with our family. We need to connect with our family first. Then we can serve the community, city, and our nation. Without understanding our family, without helping our family, if we directly go to help the community, city, or the nation, then then we won't be developing the first step. We will be directly jumping towards the other step. So it will create blunders in our life sometimes later. And the last thing is do seva, means serve people and serve, have a purposeful life to serve people, because not everyone is having a healthy life like ours. Not everyone is having the facilities, the benefits that we have. So it is important to share, because sharing those things will always lead to satisfaction and happiness in our life. There are many people who were rich, still they donated, and it created a selfless character for them. It created satisfaction in their life. Many, as we all know, Mother Teresa, she was not from our nation, but although she came to India, she served our people here. And she always told that we need to be selfless, because this helps us to grow as whole, not only as a person but as a community, as a nation. And this character helps us to have good achievement, uh, a personal satisfaction in our life. So it is important to do seva. So that is from my side. Thank you, everyone.